Welcome back. Here we are about to begin the American branch of this International Yoga Sports Federation World Virtual Championship 2021. Of course, we have to, we would like to thank our judges team because we have been doing this for quite a long time now, since we began this very, very early morning. And now we've been through Asia, Europe, and about to begin America with South America, Argentinian competitors. Today we're seeing the youth and the senior divisions. Tomorrow we will be seeing the adult divisions. So here we are. 168 athletes from 26 nations together online on this occasion. The IYSF, as you may recall, was established to develop yoga sports into an official Olympic sport and to reinforce disciplined yoga practice and unity through sport. Let us begin then with the competitors from Argentina. Yes, indeed, Argentina is here representing Argentina. Girls division 9-11, Maya Merlene Alegre. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Un momento, Maya. Music ready? Oh. Estamos listos. We're ready. Begin, please. Thank you very much. So the athletes you're watching perform have been qualified by only IYSF National and Continental Championships. You might be wondering, how are the judges evaluating the athletes' performances? Yoga sport, founded on the millenary held values of traditional Indian yoga, turns its total attention to asana postures. So IYSF judges score the ashna based on difficulty, minimum expression, traditional recommended execution, characteristics of the athletic aspects of strength, flexibility, and balance. Postures are divided into 6 groups of skills performed by the athlete during the competition: backbend, forward compression, traction, torsion, left, and inversion. Here we have Maya's scores. Indeed, the second posture received a 0, meaning that the minimum expression was not held for at least 3 seconds in stillness. Also, on the fourth score, we have less than 5 points, which means we had a second chance for that posture. Moving on to the next competitor, representing Argentina, Division Girls 9 to 11, Juana Valentina Alvarez. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you very much for this presentation. So, while honoring the main principles of yoga, the athletes must hold each posture for 3 to 5 seconds and must complete the 6 posture routine within 3 minutes. In all IYSF national, continental, and international championships, scores given by IYSF official judges are displayed quite immediately via IYSF tabulation grids, assessing percentages of difficulty and execution. Time judge deducts points for not holding the postures long enough. All judges must award the score as soon as the minimum expression set in the posture guidelines has been achieved, even if stillness is not. If a fall occurs after the minimum expression is reached, then they deduct 0.5 to 2 points. Here we have Juana Valentina's scores. Indeed, we have 2 postures below 5 points, meaning there was a second chance happening. Very well. Moving into the next competitor, representing Argentina, Division Girls 9 to 11, Isabela Milagros Casales. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you very much, Isabella. So, please keep in mind that each posture will receive deductions if they are held in stillness for less than 4.99 seconds. If a posture is held in stillness for 2.99 seconds or less, then the posture will receive 0 points. Stillness is achieved when the minimum expression of the posture is reached and the posture is performed without any fidgeting, audible breath, or holding the breath in perfect control for at least 3 seconds. The slight, natural, and controlled movements produced by balancing limbs in contact with the floor required to maintain the balance that do not affect the rest of the body is still accepted as stillness. But moving deeper into the posture is not considered stillness. All right, so here we have Isabella's scores. The first posture was scored as 0 because the minimum expression requires the foot to be in contact with the head. We also have another posture that's below 5, so that might indicate a second chance. Very well. Moving on to the next competitor representing Argentina, Girls Division 9 to 11, Zoe Antonella Giraldez. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Espera un momentito. Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you. Thank you very much for this. So, you might be wondering, how is it possible to consider yoga as a sport? Yoga is a holistic system with Indian roots stretching back 5,000 years. IYSF seeks to generate awareness of yoga amongst all nations, and it relates to culture, education, and knowledge on a sporting basis. The sport of Yoga Asana aims to further human excellence as it promotes health and well-being on both the individual and universal levels. Knowing that yoga is one of the 6 philosophical systems of India, yoga sport focuses on the asana, one of the 8 limbs of yoga, where we can meet outside and verify our inner work. Here we have Zoe Antonella's scores. We have 2 scores that are below 5, which indicates a second chance. Next, we're gonna move on to the next competitor, representing Argentina, Division Girls 911, Luna Velázquez. Judges, are we ready? Music is ready? Begin, please. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, if you look closely, yoga and sport, they both aim to maintain and improve our physical skills. They both transform our physical states. They both, yoga and traditional sport, entertain and inspire those watching and bring joy to the mind. So I'm getting communication from the judges table. We will be seeing our last competitors' scores, and afterwards, we're going to be seeing the girls' results for Asia. As sports are governed by rules and regulations in order to ensure fair play and just competition, yoga is also governed by ethical principles. So we have here the scores for Luna Velázquez. We have a 0 on the next last posture, meaning the minimum expression was probably not held for at least 3 seconds. And this is it. We have the ranking for girls so far. Please keep in mind that the competition is still ongoing, so these results cannot be considered final. Let's continue with the next representative of Argentina, Division Girls, ages 12 to 14, Candela Julieta Gamboa. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yoga is governed by ethical principles of honesty and integrity. The goal is the same as in sports. In sports, the term sportsmanship expresses that the activity will be enjoyed for its own sake without attachment to the result. In yoga, there is a term called santosha, which expresses this same idea. It refers to a joy independent to external sources. So if you play sport or if you perform yoga posture on stage and you devotedly train, then you're doing santosha. Here we have Candela Julieta Gamboa's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing Argentina, Division Girls 12 to 14, Morena Núñez. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias for that presentation. So, if you play sports or perform a yoga posture on stage, and if you train devotedly and show up at the competition, and if you feel joy of just doing it, then you already are a champion. Meaning, si ejecutamos una postura en el escenario, una rutina, si entrenamos continuamente y si nos presentamos en la competencia y sentimos ese gozo de simplemente hacer la actividad, entonces ya podemos decir que somos campeones. So here we have Morena Núñez scores. we have a second chance on the fourth posture, which is the wide angle twist. So here we have again the ranking, the update of the ranking so far. Very well. So now we're moving into our next competitor, representing Argentina, Division Seniors Women, Silvia Elizabeth Prosperi. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Bravo, Silvia. Felicitaciones. So, IYSF aims to encourage yoga athletes to participate in as many competitions as possible, as well as organize yoga sport competitions using the IYSF rules, scoring system, and other IYSF materials restricted to IYSF recognized official federations and appointed continental councils. IYSF is currently working on meeting the criteria for inclusion in the Global Association of International Sports Federation, which is the first step to becoming an Olympic sport. And this requires the meeting of several criteria, including unifying 40 active federations spread on 5 continents. As you know, this time we're having 26 different countries. All right, so now we're watching Sylvia Elizabeth Prosperi's grades. And here we have our senior women scores. The ranking, which is, if you may recall, an ongoing competition, so this ranking is not final. Moving on to our next competitor, representing Switzerland, Division Seniors Women, Uta Lehrer. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Hold on a second, Ute. Oh, music is ready. So we are ready to begin. Begin, please.
There are things that I've done that I can't erase. I wanna look in the mirror, see another face. I said never want to do it again. I wanna walk away and start all over. I'm going away, but I'll be back when it's time to walk away and start all over again. I said I never wanna do it again. I said I never wanna do it again.
Thank you very much, Ute. Another requirement to meet the Global Association of International Sports Federation is regular national and international competitions happening. So this is currently happening with the IYSF. We're having national competitions every year and international competitions every 2 years. Last year, instead of our international competition due to COVID pandemic, we had the continental exhibitions. But this year now we're finally having our international online version. Also, another requirement is developing rules and regulations. Here we have Uteller's scores. Indeed, the next to last posture was a second chance. That's why the score is below 5. Moving on to the next competitor, representing Canada, Division Seniors Women, Joanne Pristauka. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please.
There's a rhythm and rush these days, where the lights don't move and the colors don't fade. Leaves you empty with nothing but dreams, in a world gone shallow, in a world gone mean. Sometimes there's things a man cannot know. The gears won't turn and the leaves won't grow. There's no place to run and no gasoline. Engine won't turn and the train won't leave. Engines won't turn and the train won't leave. I will stay with you tonight, hold you close till the morning light. In the morning, watch the new day rise. We'll do whatever just to stay alive. We'll do whatever just to stay alive. Well, the way I feel is the way I ride, racing like the thoughts of a man who lies. There is a truth and it's on our side. Dawn is coming, open your eyes. Look into the sun as the new days rise. And I will wait for you tonight. You're here forever and you're by my side. I've been waiting all my life. Can feel your heart as it's keeping time. We'll do whatever just to stay alive.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this. So, as I was mentioning, the criteria for joining the Global Association of International Sports Federation, another is developing rules and regulations and IYSF own educational program for coaches, judges, and athletes. Most of this has now been achieved by the IYSF. And this is why it's so very important to keep spreading the word that we need more countries to create federations and join the IYSF and start organizing national competitions. On this international competition, we have joined 26 countries. We need 40 to join the requirement. So, of course, more and more athletes should be welcome continuously on all categories. IYSF will unite and assist its official members and oversee all IYSF yoga sport competitions worldwide, fully adhering to the principles of World Anti-Doping Convention and fair play. Please remember, the main goal of the IYSF is to make Yogasana an Olympic sport. Here we have Joanne's scores. So the first one was given a 0, meaning that the minimum expression of the posture was hold for less than 3 seconds. Hold in stillness for less than 3 seconds. Moving on to our next competitor, representing Mexico, Division Boys 9 to 11, Santiago Vasquez. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Un momento, Santi. Music is ready. Listo. Begin, please. Thank you very much. Gracias, Santi. So, remember that the main goal of the IYSF is to make Yoga Asana an Olympic sport. And the only way for yoga sports to get worldwide recognition is to develop yoga sports under discipline, as in IYSF, with a world governing body and unifying all national federations. So, in case you have recently joined, welcome. We're currently attending the IYSF International Yoga Asana Championship 2021. Here we have Santiago Vasquez scores. Now we're watching the ranking of the whole boys division 9 to 11 so far. Please remember, this is an ongoing competition, so this scores, this ranking cannot be considered final yet. Moving on to our next competitor, representing Mexico, Division Seniors Men, Jorge Arturo Orozco Garcia. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Time. Gracias, Jorge. Felicitaciones. So, the time judge, hay un juez de tiempo que es responsable de medir la duración que se sostiene una postura en inmovilidad. La inmovilidad se alcanza cuando la expresión mínima de la postura se sostiene sin movimiento, sin una respiración agitada, por lo menos durante 3 segundos. Hay movimientos naturales, controlados, que son aceptables para la inmovilidad. So we're having now Jorge's scores. Indeed, the next to last posture was a 0 because of a double second chance. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States, Division Boys 12 to 14, Suraj Ramesh. Oh. So representing United States, we're gonna have girls 15 to 17, Amisha Pujari. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you. Thank you very much for your presentation, for your performance. So please keep in mind, stillness is achieved when the minimum expression of the posture is reached and the posture is performed without any fidgeting, audible breath, or holding the breath in perfect control for at least 3 seconds. The slight, natural, and controlled movements produced by the balancing limbs in contact with the floor required to maintain the balance do not affect the rest of the body is still accepted as stillness. But moving deeper into the posture is not considered stillness, and this is a rule that athletes should very much be aware of. If an athlete falls or fails to complete a posture after the setup has been achieved, then the athlete can reattempt the posture one more time, only one more time. And this situation is considered second chance and will be scored out of 5 points. Here we have Amisha's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States, girls division 15 to 17, Priti Ramesh. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you very much. So just to clarify, some errors leading to a second chance, for instance, would be a limb or foot coming out prematurely of a tucked position, a premature and complete loss of a grip, any part of the body touching the floor prematurely when it's not a feature of the posture, touching the floor in an uncontrolled manner, making loud noise with any part of the body, entering and losing the balance and then going back to start before completion, even if no part of the body touches the floor during this miscontrol, and retouching the floor after the setup of the posture has been achieved. For example, when you make a step on a handstand, or when you lift a foot or a hand and then retouch the floor in the peacocks. So now we will see the scores for our last competitor. And after that, we're going to display the ranking and have a 2-minute break. I'm getting communication from the judges table. Okay. Very well. So here we have Pretty's scores. The last posture received a 0 because Pretty performed a posture that was different from the one that she registered for the competition. So now we're going to have a 2-minute break. We will be back with you in just a moment. Thank you. Welcome back. Let's move on to our next competitor, representing the United States. Division Girls 15 to 17, Alexandra Suhoviv. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you. Thank you very much, dear. Now, in case you have recently joined us, welcome. We're currently attending the IYSF International Yoga Asana Championship 2021. The athletes you're watching perform have been qualified by only IYSF National and Continental Championships. Now, you might be wondering, how is it possible to consider yoga as a sport? Yoga is a holistic system with Indian roots stretching back 5,000 years or more. IYSF seeks to generate awareness of yoga among all nations as it relates to culture, education, and knowledge on a sporting basis. The sport of yoga asana aims to further human excellence as it promotes health and well-being on both the individual and universal levels. Here we have Alexandra's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing United States, Division Boys 15 to 17, Puranan Balakrishnan. Judges, are we ready? Is music ready? Puranan, wait a second, please. Music is ready now. So, begin, please. Time. Thank you very much, Puranan. What a beautiful demonstration of control and awareness of the present moment. So, Yoga Asana aims to further human excellence as it promotes health and well-being on both individual and universal levels. Knowing that yoga is one of the 6 philosophical systems of India, yoga sports focus on asana, one of the 8 limbs of yoga, where we can meet outside and verify our inner work. If you look closely, yoga and sport both aim to maintain and improve physical skills. They both transform our physical states. Both yoga and traditional sports also entertain and inspire those watching and bring joy to the mind. As here we have Puranan's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States Division Seniors Men, Anthony Burkhardt. Judges, are we ready? Music is ready? We're ready. Begin, please. Thank you very much. Such a strong, steady performance. So, as sports are governed by rules and regulations in order to ensure fair play and just competition, yoga is also governed by ethical principles of honesty and integrity. So the goal is the same. In sports, the term sportsmanship expresses that the activity will be enjoyed for its own sake without attachment to the results. And in yoga, there is a term called santosha, which expresses quite the same. It refers to a joy which is independent of external sources. So if you play sport or perform yoga posture on stage, and if you train devotedly and show up at the competition and you feel the joy of just doing it for the sake of it, then you are already a champion. So this is the message that we want to get through. Healthy competition and unity through sport to the new generations. Here we have Anthony's. All right, so we have the next to last posture as a 0 because the minimum expression of the posture wasn't hold for at least 3 seconds. Moving on to our next competitor, representing United States, Seniors Men Division, Wayne Campo. Judges, are we ready? Judges, are we ready? Music is ready? We're ready. Begin, please. Thank you very much, Wayne. So remember that one of the main goals of the IYSF is to make yoga asana an Olympic sport. And the only way for yoga sports to get worldwide recognition is to develop yoga sports under discipline under IYSF as a world governing body and unifying all of national federations. IYSF aims to encourage yoga athletes to participate in as many competitions as possible, as well as organize yoga sports competition using IYSF rules, scoring system, and other IYSF materials restricted to IYSF recognized official federations and appointed continental councils. I'm getting communication from the judges. Oh, so we're coming with Wayne's scores. But meanwhile, it's very important as I was saying, to keep spreading the word that we need more countries to create federations, to join the IYSF, to organize national competitions, and of course, to invite more and more athletes of all categories to join. IYSF will unite and assist its official members and oversee all yoga sport competitions worldwide. Here we have Wayne Campbell's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States, Division Seniors Men, Craig Friedman. Judges, are we ready? Music is ready? Hold on a second. Music's ready? We're ready. So begin, please.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be all that too. And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You could knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a drive, doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we could rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear. We shall scrimp and save. Grandchildren on your knee, Vera, Chuck, and Dave. Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Fill your answer, fill in a form, mine forevermore. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Woo!
Thank you. Thank you very much for such a strong performance. So, as mentioned before, there is a time judge in our judges table who is responsible for measuring the length of time that each posture is held in stillness. As soon as the 3 minutes in which the routine can be executed expire and time is called, then the time judge has to stop the time watch. Each posture will receive deductions if they are held in stillness for less than 4.99 seconds. If a posture is held in stillness for 2.99 seconds or less, then it will receive 0 points. Stillness is achieved when the minimum expression of the posture is reached and the posture is performed without any fidgeting, audible breath, or by holding the breath in perfect control. I'm getting communication from the judges table. Tim, I'm sorry, Tim, wait a second. Tim, you said Teresa? Tim Miseret, please switch on your camera. Again, as I was mentioning, the stillness, it has to be holding. Oh, wait, here we have Craig Friedman's scores. All right, let's move on to our next competitor representing United States Division Seniors Men, Tim Miserak. Judges, are we ready? Music is ready? Begin, please.
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl. Which you bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. The world's around. The world's around. The world's around. The world's around. She lives with a broken mind, a cracked polystyrene man who just crumbles and burns. He used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins. But he wears them out. He wears them out. He wears them out. She looks like a real thing. She tastes like a real thing. My fake life.
Thank you very much, Tim, for such a strong presentation. So, it's important to point out, in case an athlete considers that the judges panel has failed to correctly apply a rule, not relating to the judge's evaluation of technical merit of the posture, or that there is a time judge error or a computer error, then an appeal can be made. But appeals cannot be based on how a judge evaluates the athlete's performance. Athletes have 15 minutes to appeal from the moment their grades are displayed. The athlete, the coach, or an athlete's representative must make the appeal in writing by email. Once the appeal is received, then the MC will announce it. This appeal has to be made 15 minutes from the moment the grades are displayed. And there is a 100 USD fee, or US dollars fee, to be given with the email appeal. If it's decided in favor of the athlete, then the money will be returned to the athlete. But if it's not decided in the favor of the athlete, then the money will be kept by the IYSF. And once a decision has been made, it is final and no further discussion can take place. Here we have Teen Miserak's grades. Moving on to our next competitor, representing United States Division Seniors Men, Michael Rosa. Michael, we need to get the angle of your camera a little bit lower because your feet are not visible. Just a little bit. I think that's perfect. Yes. Thank you very much. So, judges, are we ready? Music's ready? We're ready. Begin, please. Thank you very much. So it's important to point out, in case an athlete intends to perform a posture that is not listed in the posture guidelines, then the athlete must submit the posture to his or her national federation and have it approved at least 1 month before the competition. And this, to be approved, has to be sent by the National Federation to the IYSF Technical Committee. And then the Technical Committee will decide on whether they approve the posture and what's the difficulty rating, characteristics, and group. If the posture is not submitted as described and the athlete chooses to perform the posture still, then it will be scored as a 0. As mentioned before, the judges panel is chaired by a head judge. The head judge must review all the judges' scores and may question any judge as to whether the correct rule was applied for any score. The head judge can make any judge change their score if the rules have not been applied correctly. Also, please keep in mind there is a time judge, but the only time when posture judges make time deductions is if the 3 minutes run out of when the athlete has reached the minimum expression of the last posture of their routine, or if they are exiting from the last posture as the time expires. And time will be called if this happens, and the penalty for this is -1 point made by all the judges to the final posture. If time expires, still the competitor must finish the routine. Further deductions can be made if more errors occur. But if time is called prior to the completion of the posture, of the last posture, then that posture will be scored as 0. It is important also to recall that there is a consideration for rules and fair play requirements so that national federation leads, judges, and coaches can have their own training, seminars, and workshops sold under their own brands and names, but none of these can be official sponsors of IWSF national federations and/or competition. And this is to avoid conflict of interest. Here we have Michael Rosa's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States Division Seniors Women, Claire Din. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you, Claire. Oh, please keep in mind that all national, international, and continental yoga sport competitions are organized by IYSF national federations or appointed IYSF continental councils according to the IYSF statutes. And all must be registered on the IYSF calendar. Only competitions registered in this manner can be considered IYSF events. You can take a look at this calendar in iysf.org. Classically, in sport, all competitions are divided into several levels. IYSF has two-level competition criteria. 1, national championships, and 2, international championships. National championships, only these can qualify athletes for the continental cups and the international or global cups. Or in the case, I'm having communication from the judges table. Yes? Leslie O'Neill, we need to switch on your camera. So in the case there's a country where there's no national federation, a continental cup can act as a substitute. Here we have Claire Dean's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing the United States Division Seniors Women, Leslie O'Neill. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. Thank you very much, Leslie. So, there is, in the case, a tiebreaker protocol that has to be observed at all IYSF sanctioned competitions. In the case of athletes having exactly the same number of points, then the winner is determined by the athlete with the higher percentage of execution, which is the ratio between the highest amount of points that the athlete could have achieved in the routine against the points that the athlete actually achieved, regardless the difficulty rating of the postures. But if the execution percentages are still a tie, then the following tiebreaker is decided by the athlete who has the best timing of the routine. The best timing means who is closest to 3 minutes. Now, in order to spread yoga sport awareness around the world and increase the interest in competing with non-competition yoga communities, the IYSF has established the International Yoga Sports Academy. This entity is governed by the IYSF and operated under guidance of the technical committee. Here we have Leslie O'Neill's scores. Moving on to our next competitor, representing United States Division Seniors Women, Carrie Palas. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? One second. Music is ready. Begin, please. you. Thank you very much, Carrie. So, the IOSF Academy, the Yoga Sport Academy, is meant to educate judges, athletes, and coaches according to established rules and regulations, and promote A-level or international level coaches, champions, judges, and ambassadors of yoga sport worldwide. Also, the Yoga Sports Academy motivates, supports, and gives structured guidance to national federations for continuing education of their national judges and coaches, and to train their athletes through Yoga Sports Week camps and weekend camps. IYSF will also launch on April 2022 a beginner's class teacher training to complete the educational system. Coaches trained by the IYSF are prepared to deliver classes like the yoga sport, yoga skill, to train and prepare for all of the postures for the competition. Here we have Carrie Palace. Wonderful, wonderful execution. As you can see, 9.5s. It's very, very wonderful execution. Moving on to our next competitor. Representing United States, Division Seniors Women, Mai Toomey. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? Begin, please. time. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, in case you have recently joined us, we are currently attending the IYSF International Yoga Asana Championship 2021. The athletes you're watching perform have been qualified by only IYSF National and Continental Championships. Yoga sports, founded on the millenary held values of traditional Indian yoga, turns its total attention to asana, posture. So the judges, the IYSF judges, are scoring the asanas based on difficulty, minimum expression, traditional recommended execution, and characteristics of the athletic aspects of strength, flexibility, and balance. Here we have my two Miss scores. The last posture received a 0 because it was performed when the 3 minutes of the routine had already expired. Moving into the next competitor, representing the United States Division Seniors Women, Jennifer Vanderhart. Judges, are we ready? Music ready? 1 second, please. Music is ready. So we're ready to begin. Begin, please. time. Perfect timing. Congratulations. So the routines that we are admiring are composed by postures divided into 6 groups of skills performed by the athlete during the competition. Backbend, forward compression, traction, torsion, lift, and inversion. While honoring the main principles of yoga, the athlete must hold each posture for 3 to 5 seconds and must complete the 6 posture routine within 3 minutes. What we just saw was perfect timing. When our competitor finished the posture, the last goodbye, that was the 3 minutes exactly. So we are moving into our last competitor of the day, where I'm getting communication from the judges table. Here we have Jennifer's scores. Our next competitor, last one for the day, representing United States, Division Boys 9 to 11, Liam Luce. Judges, are you ready? Music ready? One second, Liam. Music is ready? Oh. Begin, please. Thank you very much, Liam. What a wonderful, beautiful presentation demonstration. So that was our final competitor for the day. As mentioned earlier, IYSF was founded in 2003 by Rajashree Chowdhury. Rajashree is currently IYSF president. And of course, she's here. She has been here watching the competition. And we're going to now talk, have a little conversation, a little interview with her. Hello, Rajashri. Good morning to you in LA.
Good morning, Adrian. How are you?
Oh, I don't think I can hear you. Wait.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Good morning.
How are you,
Good morning.
Rajashri? Good morning.
I am well, and I'm really enjoying the event right now. You know, I'm watching all the athletes' performance, and I can imagine what they have gone through to put it all together, and the family member, and especially the IYSF whole technical committee, coaches and judges. So I really want to thank you, everybody. Namaskar. And Adrian, thank you. You are explaining amazingly well. I mean, it's very, very well explained how and where we started and where we are now. So I'm very proud to see you doing this.
Yes, about where we are now. Rajashri, 168 athletes from 26 nations. How do you feel about this?
I feel, overwhelmed, you know. If I try to say this today, that from yesterday, I'm being very emotional because this was a movement. And in the beginning, I had a lot of challenge. And, you know, I grew up as athletes, and my whole interest about being in yoga because of participation in yoga competition when I was in interschool. But now yoga's development and yoga's promotion happened to a different level. People are practicing yoga at home, and especially last year and a half, what we all have gone through. Yoga is the only way of life. Yoga is the only way of support your mental and physical health. And this is all explained, having 170 athletes. And I think, you know, we put this as a digital media. Right now we are on virtual. It's affordable for people. People can practice at home. Judges are at home, their own country, but they have gone through their training through the internet, and now they are judging amazingly, and a technical committee sitting another part of the world and running everything. You sitting Mexico and you doing the whole night. The only thing is that discipline. We all love yoga. We love yoga sports. We are passionate about it. So our love and passion and discipline came together to prove where we are right now. That's why we are 170 athletes doing it, and we are excited to watch and cheer them. And thank you, families, for the athletes, because you really put it a lot of hard work to organize each one's home, that camera and the little stage. Like, it is not one stage we all come together. It's all over the world. How many nations? You already says like over 20 nations and 170 athletes. We created a stage, the performance. It's amazing. It's really, I think it's the blessings from all the mentors of mine and, you know, all the gurus who brought this to this world, and their blessings, their hands on all of you. And so if I'm just walking with together. It's something I read yesterday. It says when flower blooms and it's create next flower, it helps blossoms the next one. And so it's all athletes on the stage helping others to blossoms. It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Rajashri. And today's divisions, we had kids and we had seniors. So what do you think? How do you feel about this, especially about these two divisions?
You know, it speaks about what is yoga asana means to everyone's life. If we can start as a kid and we can practice where we are right now, we actually watch this whole senior division. I mean, age is not about number, and how you take care of yourself and longevity. Yoga's the main thing is this longevity of life. remains same. If you can practice and have that discipline and internalization as a philosophy or ethical principle, which you are talking about, if you keep that practice, internalization of yoga's philosophy remain with daily life, and you can carry on all the aspects in your life with others, relationship, balance, and healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. You can always find that happiness and smile and peace.
Rajashri, what is coming up next for the IYSF? Can you share anything of what's planning for the future for next year or following years?
Yeah, we are actually moving into more educational upbringing to more studios and educate more athletes, or we can call everyone. They can join our beginners training coming up. Then we are having skill classes. Then we are putting all these people into the platform of whoever choose to do what. If you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a coach, if you want to be athletes, or if you want to only be support system for the community and being ambassador, anything you can do. So we are moving into the education, and we are starting for part of the world. So all the continents, we are going to start doing the training. And I'm very excited to join all of you. And I'm very happy to be, if I can travel, who knows, but internet will virtually, it will allow all of us to be together again. So that's what we need, more growth and in education. It's all about education right now. It's when you start growing together and sharing and spreading the message, I think we get stronger. And that's the IYSF goal for next year. And our honorable prime minister from our country, India, where my birth country, and the team of whole ministry has really supporting the yoga's movement. So yoga is getting popular in the world right now. So hopefully more news will come into the future. But right now, IYSF Lausanne, we are moving for spreading more education to the world, all the continent. So please stay with us.
Finally, so about life and being flexible with circumstances and adjusting and adapting, you just mentioned something very, very important, that yoga community has been able to keep together through internet connection, which was very unusual for us before. And now it has helped us stay together and continue our yoga practice, and even get better, get improved, get more skills through trainings. So do you feel like this can continue on? We have no idea what's going to happen with COVID pandemic, etc. But this is a way of helping reach out to more people.
Yeah, I believe one thing: when we don't have idea, we should not waste time thinking about it. And it's IYSF actually proved it, that we never stopped, and we just we were together and we did it. And it's ongoing process. I mean, in year and a half ago, what we experienced, the world was stopped, but it didn't stop us because we are virtually connected. In the beginning, it was shaken up for everyone, but what we did, we still continue doing things at home, and we figure out how to connect with each other. So I think, one more word I will say, one more sentence I will say, yoga is for our spirit, and yoga teaches us to internet to internet. So through internet, we go to our internet, our spirit. So that's the way. If that is, we have to accept it, and that's where the yoga find the balance within. Yoga find flexibility in the mind. Yoga find way, because it's all about discipline, and it's all about accountability, and accept changes, because change is good. And when we resist changes, that's the time we get into difficulties. But you can have certain changes. If you don't want to, it's okay. We respect everybody, but who wants to take this? But I believe internet to internet is the best way to saying it. That's the modern decay.
Totally. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rajashri, for being here with us. Thank you for your words. So we are now ready to see the results. The results for today's divisions. Let's see. Emotion, drums. Okay. Oh, so third place, boys 9 to 11, Davide Candida. Second place from Malaysia, Sudeshrah Keshavaras. And the first place from boys 9 to 11, Liam Luz. Congratulations to all the boys on this 9 to 11 division. This is the final ranking for the division boys 9 to 11. Now we get into the results for the girls 9 to 11. Third place, Anukriti Gurung. Second place, Rishitra Vadivele. And the first place, Vidushi Sharma from India. Congratulations to all the competitors from the division girls 9 to 11. These are the final results. Moving on to the results of the division boys 12 to 14. Third place, Naga Raja K. Saravana. Second place, Nirabra Halder. And the first place, Arush Basak from India. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the boys from this division. Here are the final results. Moving on to the next division, girls 12 to 14. Third place, Diptimaye Sethi. Second place, Kaviya Kishore. And the first place, Saravasti Samo from India. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the girls from this division. Here are the final results. category, division, girls 15 to 17. Third place, Muskan Verma. Second place, Sakshi Verma. And the first place, Rihanna from India. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the girls of this division. These are the final results. Moving into the next division, seniors men. Third place, Wayne Campbell from the United States. Second place, Tim Misrak, United States. And first place, Craig Friedman, United States. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the participants of this division. These are the final results. Next division, seniors women, third place, Jennifer Vanderhart. Second place, Ulla Olsen from Sweden. And the first place, Carrie Palas from the United States. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the 20 participants of this division. These are the final results. Thank you. So, this is not quite the end. Tomorrow, we will be getting together again for the adults division. Thank you very much for joining today. We hope you had a good time. Congratulations to all the participants and see you tomorrow.